I'm Anita of My Duke and I podcast, and if you're seeing the show for the very first time, be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so when an episode comes out, you'll be the first to know. Well, I was just looking over in this corner, and I was thinking, where can I put Harry's book, which is coming out on January 10th, 2023, and I cannot wait. I already have Megan's book together over here, and I have her other book, The Bench, here. And I think I'm going to remove this frame right there, and I'm going to put Harry's book over there. And remember, Harry's book is one of three. So one of these plants, I don't know which one, but I'm going to have to remove it to fill the spot up with Harry's books, because I want this room at some point to be filled with everything Harry and Meghan. Okay, this studio came about because of Harry and Meghan, so why not fill it up with their stuff, right? Anyways, let's move on. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm just a big Harry and Meghan fan. I cannot help myself, okay? I just love them to bits, you know? Anyways, let's move on to other things. So I was reading, all the articles that came out this weekend, and one of them I came across was the Daily Beast, and it had an article in it, and it was about Harry's memoir, and they said it will be taking aim at Charles. And although nobody knows what is in that book, everybody's guessing. But this very article, I think it's sort of like Jekyll and Hyde. 1 minute it's saying that it's going to take aim at Charles, and then while reading it, I saw some quotes that I thought was really funny. So one of the quotes that I saw, it said, "Will it be worse than the royals expected? Has it been toned down, ramped up, healing, damaging?" And then it went on to say, "The British press is running a high temperature this weekend, brought on by the feverish speculation and guessing in the dark about what will be in Prince Harry's memoir." Wow. So all of a sudden, they're saying it's going to take aim at Charles, and then all of a sudden, within the article, and well, not all of a sudden, at the same time, it's saying that everybody is guessing in the dark. So which is it? That's why I put out this tweet today saying, whatever happens in Montecito stays in Montecito. Whatever happens in the Sussex household stays in the Sussex's household, because nobody knows what is in that book, and everybody will know at the same time on January 10th. Okay? I am just loving how everybody is running amok over there in Shutter Island, trying to figure out what is in Harry's book. But thank God, this is a different era. This is not Kensington or Buckingham Palace. This is the United States, and this is Montecito. Okay? We don't discuss our business with the public. We don't discuss our business with the media. Okay? In the Montecito household. Whatever we want to share, we share it at the right time. We don't have drips and licks and sources in the Montecito household. Okay? And that is the reason why I am so happy that the Sussexes left Shutter Island and came to the United States where they can have privacy. Okay? I know a lot of people are dying. They're drooling trying to figure out what is in that book, but let them wait. Let the suspense keep going. I'm enjoying this, guys. Anyways, I am so happy that Howie Mandel came out in defense of Meghan, and he himself said that while working on Deal or No Deal, he felt unfulfilled as well, just like how Meghan said she was feeling that way. Okay? Nobody attacked him, but they sure did attack Meghan, and I know why. Because she is a woman of color. She married a prince. A lot of people are envious of that. She's very smart, and her podcast is doing very well, and they're trying everything to bring her down. But as Maya Angelou said in her poem, Still I Rise, Meghan is rising. She is not letting the smear campaign and the haters out there get to her. She is going on about her business, doing her job for us to enjoy. Okay? So if they don't want to listen to it, that's on them. I am loving every moment of it. I am loving my Tuesdays. I look forward to archetypes, and I want her to speak up. Okay? So let the haters continue to hate. Now, guess what? Speaking of archetypes, Archetypes has been nominated for People's Choice Award. And I'm going to tell you where you can vote and how long you have until you can no longer vote. So you can vote at www.votepca.com, and you have from now until November 9th at 11:59 p.m. to vote. Okay? Let me just go for this again. The award show is going to air on December 6th on NBC and E at 8 Central, right? And we will know who wins, but in order for us to win, we must vote. And the voting window is from October 26th through November 9th, which is just around the corner. You can vote every day, and voting stops at 11:59 p.m. on November 9th. Okay? And where can you vote? You can vote at www.votepca.com, or you can vote on the people's website, I think, or you can vote on Twitter. Okay, they have the links there that will take you to where you can vote. So make sure to vote for Archetypes, okay, as the pop podcast of 2022. Make sure to vote for Archetypes for the pop podcast of 2022. Okay, we want to see Meghan receive that award. Okay, I definitely want to see her. So vote every day until November 9th, okay, at 11:59 for Archetypes, the pop podcast of 2022. I hope I said it enough. Okay, and go to www.votepca.com. Okay? Oh my goodness. Well, in other news, there was a polling done in the UK of the most popular royal. And I'm telling you, every time they do that, it's always a slap in the face to the royal family. because the last time they did a vote like that, Harry and Meghan came out the most popular with Gen Z, right? And now it was so surprising that Harry got 53% of the vote, while Charles, King Chucky, got 48% of the vote. So I am telling you that though the British press tried to smear Harry, tried to write the most negative things about him and Meghan, the British public is still in love with Harry. So Harry got 53% of the vote, while Chucky got 48%. Could you imagine the king? The king? Harry left England in 2020. He gave up his, everything. And he left, and he is still beating out Chucky in the most popular royal. Okay? So, word to Charles and his attempt in the smear campaign that he's not winning. Okay? God doesn't like ugly. Another thing again that Charles did, that just like as a mother, I want the best for my children, and I'll give them the clothes off my back. I will do anything for my children except commit a crime. And I cannot believe that Charles took the patronage for Captain General of the Royal Marines. I mean, Harry has served 10 years in the military, 2 tours of duty to Afghanistan, and Chucky decided that he's going to take that patron away from Harry. I mean, Harry has already a relationship with the vets and, the military. Why you don't just let your child have just this? It's not taking anything away from you. Your hands are already filled with different charity organization that you have to attend to. Just give it to Harry. It's not taking anything from you. He has that connection. He has that relationship already established with this organization. And then you're going to take it away from him. It makes no sense. I just don't understand what kind of heart that is in Charles. It must be a black heart. I just don't get it. I could never do that to my children. What that man does. But by the way, look at what he did to Diana. Look at what he did to the children's mother. So if he did that, you cannot put anything past him. I'm sorry. It is what it is, right? And another thing again that I read over the weekend, and it wasn't really confirmed because I'm reading different articles and the articles are saying different things. So it's all about, now that Charles has, ascended to the throne, the so-called throne, the throne without any power. In the event that something goes wrong with him and he cannot, cannot speak for himself, or if he's in a situation where the government might need him, or something comes up and he cannot be there, or he's incapacitated, what happens is there's a council of individuals, and Harry and Andrew and other people are on that council, and they would choose somebody to to make a decision on his behalf. So what they're saying is that he's either going to add on others to that council, so Harry and Andrew never have to put in that position, or they said that he's going to remove Andrew and Harry from, from that council. God knows what it is. But when I think about the role of a king in England, I'm just thinking it's a whole lot of nonsense, really, because when you think about it, this is a powerless position. It is just a moniker. It's just a namesake. It really doesn't have any weight to it. So let them keep it. Harry doesn't need to be bothered with anything like that. Harry's making important decisions all over the globe. The other day we saw him in Better Up giving CEOs advice. So, and they're listening to him. Okay, he's getting paid millions to give those advice. He's going to be doing this for free. Who wants to be bothered, to go to the UK and please unpleasing people that cannot be pleased anyway? So Harry doesn't need that. And Andrew, oh Lord, I don't even want to go there with him. Everybody knows the story about Andrew. Let them wallow in their sorrow over there in Shutter Island. We don't need to be bothered, right? Anyways, moving on. So one of the things that they're saying right now is that there are multiple disasters threatening Charles's reign, and one of them they're saying is Harry's memoir. I'm saying, if you have not done anything, why should a memoir, why should somebody's story affect you, right? If you haven't done anything, why bother? Why worry about it? So I don't understand how somebody's story could have such an impact on a whole monarchy. It is just very interesting. So I'm saying that Harry, bring it on. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You can imagine that these people are barely sleeping. Oh, they cannot even sleep in a castle. They cannot even sleep good in a castle. It is so funny to me. And then the next thing they're saying is that apart from Harry's memoir, you have Netflix, The Crown. And they said that too is going to show a negative light on Charles as well and can affect his reign, because they're going to show that interview that Diana had with the BBC. Okay, I think it was the panoramic interview with this guy, and they're also going to show Diana's how Diana's end, how things evolved for her as a result of what she was going through. And definitely they said that's not going to be good for Charles as well, because it's going to look bad on him, and it should, because he had tormented that woman. He certainly had hired people to make Diana appear like she was crazy. Now, that's your children's mother, and for you to do something like that, that's why I said to myself that if this monarchy ends, I would not be sad. I would be happy. I would be celebrating, because what that man has done is plain old cruel, and there is no love in my heart for this man. There's no love in my heart. I am not going to be sinning and hating him, but I certainly don't want him to be successful with what he's doing, because he has hurt too many people. He's hurt Harry, he's hurt Diana, and there's no love in my heart for him for doing that. I'm very sorry. Well, thank God that the Crown is going to spare him with Tampon Gate. Tampon Charlie is not going to have to relive that dreadful or that pitiful um, telephone conversation that he had with Camilla. They are not putting it in the Crown, and I'm sure a lot of people are having a sigh of relief because nobody wants to hear about Charles and Camilla's shenanigans. I certainly don't want to hear it. I certainly don't want to see it reenacted because it's plain disgusting. Tampon Charlie. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord help me. Well, let me tell you, Charles is certainly gearing up for the fight of his life, because this man has waited 73 years to be king, and he's certainly not going to let the crown or anything get in his way of reigning, him and his side piece Camilla. So they are going out there and they're not holding any prisoner. So Charles, he's definitely hired somebody from the Daily Fail, and I guess that person that he's hired is going to go to combat for him. So I guess that is his end game. Now Camilla now who they said has come in from the cold and is trying so hard to be accepted in England, she has hired, well, not hired, but she has now have her ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, going out there and doing official, I'm telling you, he is doing official duties for Camilla. The other day, he attended a funeral on the behalf of Camilla. Can you believe that? That poor man has a cane, and Camilla has pushed the man out there. She has pushed the man out there to go and represent her. And I'm telling you, it's a shame, because what she thinks that she's fooling the public, but she's not. She's not fooling me. What she's doing there is trying to tell the public that all has been forgiven. That, see, I have a great relationship with my ex-husband. He holds no grudges for what I did to him, how I walked around with Charles. I wrecked his marriage. I, broken my own marriage. I cheated on my husband. I this and I that. So she's going out there and trying to get the public to see that everything is good between she and her ex-husband, and there's no grudges, there's no ill will. But no, we all see that, and I'm saying allegedly, maybe she paid him. We all know that times are hard in England right now. I would not put it past this lady that she paid that man to go out there, and now he's pretending like, oh, Camilla is the best thing since sliced bread. No, and she's not stopping there. I'm telling you, she's holding no prisoners. Because right now, or recently I meant, she and her sister did an engagement as well. No, this picture is a sight for sore eyes. Because I don't know who is more terrible looking, Camilla or her sister. I'm going to say the sister. She is weird looking. She looks like Big Bird. They both, all this money that Camilla has access to, I think she needs a hairdresser, or she should just cut the thing off just like I did. Because both of them look so unkept, it's not funny. And they even have poor Judy Dench going out there and doing their bidding as well. So Judy Dench said that the crown should come with a warning. Judy Dench said the crown should come with a warning. And what that warning is, that this is fiction. Everybody knows that the crown is never going to get every part correct, right? Everybody knows the crown is it's not true 100%, but most of it is. Okay, most of it is, and definitely she is. I know they gave you Judy Dench, they gave you you know, you're a dame, but you don't have to go out there and defend them. Okay, these two, they don't need defending. They have the whole UK media defending them. Okay, Judy. So they don't need defending. And finally, I don't know, for the love of God, why the UK is making coins with Charles's image on it. Because we all know that the monarchy is drawing to an end. Why waste money in these hard times to print money and to make coins with Charles's image? What a waste of money. And the people in them should be outraged knowing that they have perfectly good money of the Queen in England with her likeness on it, and to literally scrap all of this and start printing money and making coins in the likeness of Chucky. That is such a waste of money. But anyways, they do things different over there in Shutter Island. That's the UK for you. It's crazy. It's a cesspool. Oh my goodness. I cannot understand what is happening over there. But guys, on that note, I will see you next time. Bye.